The real problem isn't circumstances, it's time and space. Hi, welcome. I'm Amy. This is Awakening with Amy, where we help awaken your ideal life from within so you can be, do, and have anything you desire. What if the real problem isn't your circumstances, but it's your relationship to time and space? Think about it. How often do we suffer because we do not accept where we are? We're obsessing about the past, we're worried about the future, or we're in this gap, this waiting pattern between where we are and where we want to be. Right? So the problem isn't really the circumstances, but it's all in how we're perceiving them. Neville Goddard talked about manifestation in all his books, and in this one quote, he says this about manifesting any desire. You do not visualize yourself at a distance in a point of space, and at a distance in point of time, being congratulated on your good fortune. Instead, you make elsewhere here and the future now. This one teaching, make the elsewhere here and the future now, exposes why so often we struggle with manifesting our desires. Because we're putting the weight there. We're putting the space, the distance between what we want and receiving it. Ask and it is given. It's one step. We're going to break that down in this video today because it's so powerful. It goes beyond the idea that circumstances don't matter. We're going to explain why they don't matter, right? Every time we imagine that when a desire comes to us and we imagine it and we put it in a future state, we're creating the distance. We're creating the gap because of our belief that it takes time, that it takes, some more information. We're creating the gap instead of understanding that in consciousness, everything is here and now. And how the universe responds to us is only ever here and now. So when you see your desire off in the distance, or that you need to do more work on yourself to get your desire, it's a declaration of I am not yet who I want to be. I am not my desire. I have to wait for it. Right? It reveals where you have a stumbling block. It's revealing to you. It's a good thing. Embrace it. Think about every desire within that desire is its fulfillment. But the fulfillment also, within that fulfillment, is also embracing the resistance. Just like a diamond doesn't get created without resistance. The only difference is the diamond isn't pushing against it. It's knowing that and understanding that it's part of the process, right? How the diamond gets created is with the resistance, but it's not fighting the resistance itself. I hope this is making sense, right? When we separate ourselves, believing in the idea of time, that it takes time, and believing in distance, that we put everything someday in the future. And we wonder why we struggle with manifesting what we want. Neville Goddard said our human imagination is our greatest tool. It's the God of our reality. It's the bridge between that desire coming to us and then claiming that desire as well, right? But as humans, we're taught we relive the past, trying to protect ourselves from some future event, right? Because the physical brain, that's what it's designed to do, to predict and to protect us. And yet it when we believe in that egoic structure, that we have to know how, we have to know when, we have to know where and why, we are literally delaying wish fulfilled. We're waiting for some condition, some circumstance right now to be better before we can claim our fulfillment, right? We're creating the space as distance and time as waiting, and they become obstacles to our fulfillment, right? So it's not, our circumstances are never the reason why we feel the way we feel. We feel the way we feel because of the way we're relating to the circumstances. And you only have two choices. You can be a victim of your circumstances, or you can understand that, no, I'm not a victim of the circumstance. I'm only ever a victim of how I'm perceiving them, and I get to change that. That's my power. I can change how I perceive myself in relationship to the people, the events, and the circumstances. And that's where all your power is. You diminish your light, you diminish your power every time you put the circumstance above you, right? So the real cause of any pain and any suffering, again, is not the circumstance itself. It's how you're relating to it. Your mind is creating this idea. Challenge it. Ask yourself, is it really true that things take time? Is it really true that I'm separated from what I want? When you consult the higher truth, it's always going to be, no, it is not true. It's only ever true in my imagination. And you can use your imagination to beat yourself up, to be a victim, or you can use your imagination to see the opportunity in everything. See where you are not free yet. I am the way. I am is the way to everything you desire, because every desire is a divine gift to know yourself in a broader way, to expand your consciousness. And when you see the desire from that perspective, you open yourself up to receive the fullness of it, the fulfillment of it. Because when you're coming from that state of wish fulfilled, that, hey, I don't know how it's going to happen, I don't know when, it doesn't matter. Again, you're not creating the obstacle. You're literally instantly manifesting, because manifestation is about how you're living and relating to your life right now. In a nutshell, that's what manifestation is really about. So you collapse time and space by using Neville's advice, making the elsewhere here and the future now. That doesn't take effort. It just takes practice in how you relate to your life, right? You want to step into your wish fulfilled as a state of being it now. Understanding that desire couldn't even come to you if it wasn't already available right now. Wild, right? So you want to drop the idea of distance and feel the joy right now. Drop the idea of time and make all your desires timeless. And teach yourself to expect good things. Positive expectation, no matter what seeming negative thing happens or is happening. You get to reframe everything, either to serve you or to put you in some kind of mental prison. It's up to you. That's how much power you have. So don't wait. Assume it today. Claim your power as creator instead of being a victim of your circumstances or a victim of time, reliving the past, obsessing over it, or having anxiety and worry about the future, right? How do this. How would you feel? How would I feel if I made my desires timeless? How would I feel right now if I were already what I want to be? What is that state of being, right? It drops the weight, it drops the power in the circumstances. Live today. Live as if your desire is already yours, because it is. Remember, there is no power in this circumstance. There's only power in how you perceive it. You could either use it to empower you or to hurt you. You get to choose. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you all. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. And thank you for subscribing if you haven't already. And until next time, see you soon.